This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of the Weathertop set. Here are the figures that come in it. It comes with Merry, Gandalf, Aragorn, and 2 Nazgul. And here you can see I have the Witch King from a Hobbit set, which I have in there to stab Frodo. That's why his face is in the screaming expression. But the Merry minifigure is pretty cool. I eBayed him originally because I did not have this set, but I got it around last Christmas. Flipping him around, you can see he has the screaming face for his fight with the, the ring wraiths, or the Nazgul more accurately. Then we have Frodo screaming because in this one he is stabbed by the Witch King, which makes it just so much cooler for him to be here, so to be more accurate. But also, if you look at him, he does have a normal face on the backside, but I kind of like having him with the screaming one for this because of him being stabbed. Aragorn, I believe, has the exact same face as last week's set, but it is a different torso. This one comes in a few sets. And if we turn the hair around, you can see his more angry expression, and the reason that, of course, that he has the torch is because he's using that to attack the Nazgul and set them on fire in the movie. Finally, we have the last 2 Nazgul, and that's what they look like from the front and back. They have black heads, which doesn't really warrant taking them off, but they're really cool. They're great additions to it. And this overall has a great figure selection. It also comes with 2 Nazgul horses. They're the Mordor horses, really. It's also used for the Mouth of Sauron, like I showed last week. There's also extra pieces to put in there so they could look like they're normal horses, not with the piece on there, but I don't have those with me right now. They're away and didn't want to go find them. And finally, I used this black horse, I don't know where I got it from, for just so it's there for the Witch King, since I don't have another one of those horses, since there's only 3 made for the series, and those are the 3. Those 2 and the one from, what's it called, the other set. But looking at it, I'm going to see down here, actually we'll take a look at this little side build. These may not be in the right places because they keep falling off. We also have this giant bush and this little rock just to be a side piece. But the main build is Weathertop. You have an apple which is supposed to stay in here. It kind of just falls out. I had it at the top initially because it kept falling out. Chicken over there. You have a carrot there. These are flick fire missiles, which are added for a reason. You have these spiral stairs, which are always a cool piece. And then you have the main area up here where they fight. And where I usually put Frodo is about here. Usually have him standing up and he's getting stabbed by the Witch King. We're looking at the rest of the set. We'll take a look at the side views before I open it up, because it does open. We have this back here, which is supposed to open a trap door. There's a view to the inside of Weathertop. And finally, there's a side view. And back to the front, I'll pull this back. It opens a trapdoor back there. You can close it again. Let's get a more upper view of that. Listen to knock Nazgul down. And now, I think it's the open from this side. Yeah, I see the connection piece down here. We push that to open. Now we can see the inside of this former Great Tower, which was destroyed, which is the lore. You could see whatever this is on the inside. And a weapons rack with 2 more torches, some statues, and a mouse. Or a rat, whichever you want to say. And looking, you have the missile launchers back here, which can launch these out. I just have it partially pushed out because I don't want to launch these out fully. But yeah, I think this is a really good set. It's another great Lord of the Rings set. Honestly, I think they're all great. Lord of the Rings is just a really great theme overall, and one I really enjoy. When I have the setup, I of course have like more of a battle scenario set up to make them look like they're fighting, and with Frodo being stabbed, having the ring on, since that's what happens. And you could partially see it through his vision while he's being stabbed there, but the rest of it through a normal vision. Since this is what the Witch King looks like, his head does glow in the dark. But when you compare him to the regular Ringwraith, they do look different because that's how people see them over here. But this is how they kind of actually look. But you can only see it if you're wearing the one ring. And probably if you're Sauron, Gandalf, or a few other really powerful people, you can see the true forms. But the one thing I do wish is we had a Witch King in his Lord of the Rings armor from both the Two Towers and Return of the King, because that is such a nice suit. And I kind of wish that throughout the wave they had the other Nazgul tossed in so you could have 9 of them. But that's really not a problem with this set. It's still a really good set, and I really enjoy having it. It's one of the ones I really like. I got it last year. I think it was like 100 on eBay. And yeah, these Lord of the Rings sets aren't too cheap. You have to pay a lot for them. I think the most expensive ones is Orthanc and Helm's Deep. If you want to get those, you're putting in, I think, like $300-400. And this is one of the things I want to get every set from, because I mean, it's you know, at least possible if you were to get every Star Wars set. Honestly, that's probably going to cost tens of thousands of dollars. Honestly, probably just, yeah, it's going to cost over tens of thousands of dollars in that area. With this thing, it might cost $2,000, maybe $3,000 to get everything in it. But that's, you know, a lot more reasonable than what, like, I'm guessing with Star Wars, there's probably sets that are cost around $1,000 now in what's called out of market value, since they're not produced anymore. And these, it's a couple hundred, but a lot easier than that. You probably could, just to get the price of probably the old UCS Millennium Falcon, Cloud City, and a few other ones, you're probably going to be getting 3 sets versus probably every Lord of the Rings set. And that's why I want to get all of these. I love Lord of the Rings. As you can kind of see over there, I have all the books. I had to get new copies of them, actually, because my old ones were in bad condition because I read them so much. And my Lord of the Rings ones were actually old copies my aunts gave me. But I really like this set. I hope you do too, and I really want to see Lord of the Rings return as a theme. But that's really it for this video. I don't know what next week's video is going to be yet, since I haven't recorded it, and still kind of in the planning stage for it. I'll probably be recording in like the middle of September. This is probably coming out last week of September, or maybe early October. I made some predictions on those last ones, and I was really far off. I said, I think, beginning of August, when I was like September when that video came out, or nearly September. So, I wonder what you think of these sets. Do you like them? Do you not like them? What do you think of Lord of the Rings? Something I definitely want to be getting more into, and I probably have, since it's been most likely over a month since I've recorded this. But what do you think? I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.